If you were talking to all these women that were listening right now, young women that are single, and they're here and they say, well, I'm not all the way gone yet. Why should I start to do this now?
They have to understand that the things that they do today are training them for how they're going to live their life in the future. Putting the wedding band on their finger doesn't change anything except their last name. And so they need to start running for cover now from those types of temptations so that when they're a married woman, it doesn't seem so overwhelming to them. So, looking at some of the patterns that you're creating in your life that are ending in inappropriate relationships or sexual activity. Well, what are the things that you keep doing over and over, expecting different results? That's the definition of insanity. What are the areas of your life that are insane? And so, if you know that every time you go to that club, you're going to wind up going home with some guy, don't go to that club anymore. Find somewhere else to go. If you know that reading that romance novel is going to stir you to the point that you have to masturbate to go to sleep, don't read that romance novel. Find a better book. Start paying attention to where you go, who you hang out with, what you read, what you look at, what you listen to. Those are the boundaries that are going to keep you safe.
Let's do some practical things. You say that when you made that decision finally, you had to clean up your act in certain areas.
A lot of areas.
Give me some ideas.
One of the biggest ways was I had to clean out my closet. My best friend actually came over and said, Shannon, you've been directing summer camp all week as a youth pastor, but do you realize how short your shorts are when you stand up before this youth group talking to them? And I said, well, I guess I don't. And she said, turn around and bend over. And I looked in the mirror and was just like, oh my gosh, I hope I haven't bent over all week. But she said a lot of the clothes in your closet are like that they leave they don't leave a lot to the imagination, that they are very arousing to men. So we put on every single outfit, and I moved around and gyrated and tried to do everything that I would do in the normal course of the day to see how are other people seeing me in these clothes. And I wound up giving a lot of them away, hopefully to a much smaller woman that it looked more appropriate on.
Well, you also said you used to watch the soaps for what, an hour and a half?
Oh, 3 hours a day, every day. And if I learned to set the VCR just so I could, catch them. And I know that with TiVo today, it's easy to just catch anything. And it's just shows like The Bachelorette. And there are so many shows out there that could lead a woman into compromise. We just have to be so careful about what we watch.